For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fiber website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 15 of Season 2 at Real Oviedo. Today we end the transfer window. We've still plenty of business to get through before the window shuts in a week's time. Thanks to the rather solid 5-0 away leg victory against Espanyol in the league, I'm going to play a full rotation side full of all of the youngsters that we have in the club right now to ensure that everybody's fully fit for the game against Sociedad, because of course we struggled against Betis and I don't want to be risking dropping any more points in the league. We are in the process of selling on Iker Casillas, so that would mean that we have enough free wage budget to go out and sign a number of players on a pre-contract. In the last one yesterday, we signed someone on a pre-contract and that person was the highest rated signing that we've made to date. So I'm hoping that maybe we could even beat that today, or at least come close to getting someone of that sort of quality with a pre-contract signing. We'll have to wait and see. Angel Di Maria, though, apparently on his way to Real Madrid, or back to Real Madrid. In fact, it's already happened. £23 million. He's gone back to Real from Paris Saint-Germain. So he's gone full circle. But we're going to hopefully get a decent result here against Espanyol. Wow, to be fair, I can lose 4-0 and still go through. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on more. Let's see how the kids get on.
Good forward play from them.
Right, Roca in there to Gerard Moreno, and Hurtado makes the save. Espanyol starting as they mean to go on, I feel. Concha with the corner. I'll show you the starting lineup I've chosen actually in a moment, but we'll just try and get rid of this first. And Sandoval just nods that away at the second attempt. Good tackle by Guidi. Wolf will get that around the corner there to Aguado, and we'll look to counter-attack. I'll have to turn away from this man. Oh, I was trying to cut back there so I could give it to the man in the middle, but unfortunately wasn't able to. Aguirre still trying to close him down and puts in a good tackle. Duarte forward into Concha. This could be a game that is all one way, to be fair. Thankfully, though, providing their shooting is that bad throughout, we should be okay. The starting lineup I've gone with is this one, as you can see there. Oh, I'll actually make it bigger for you. Hurtado, Lato, Retsos, Wilkinson, Fernandez, Aguirre, Guidi, Carazzo, Aguado, Wolf and Sandoval. A couple of the players like Guidi and Carazzo you won't even have seen as of yet, but we'll have a squad report after the transfer window ends in tomorrow's episode, and you'll be able to see all of the youngsters we have in the squad right now in a little bit closer detail, so you can see, you know, which players I'm thinking of training and trying to get the best out of, which players we've called up just because we needed the numbers, I guess, because injuries were a bit of an issue earlier on in the season. But we seem to be all right now for injuries, and hopefully that will continue to be the case. But, well, just tearing me apart here, aren't they, really? He's running through, and Hurtado makes a save again. This could be a difficult game to play. Wait, it's going to be a difficult game to play with such low-rated players. But that massive first leg lead really should mean that, despite the fact that it will probably be 90% one-way action, we should still comfortably make it through to the semi-finals of this competition. Now Baptista played through. No, oh, I won the ball. He's going to get sent, isn't he? Wait for it. Wait for it. Yeah. Well, as if things weren't difficult enough already, I've gotten a centre-back sent off after 13 minutes. Oh, shit, what have you done? The ball was there to be won, so I went for it, and just as I committed to the challenge, he spun back the other way, which meant I caught him technically from behind. And as there wasn't any other defenders there, last man, the referee decided that a straight red card was the right option. Well, that's well, to be fair, it's not completely changed the outlook of the game at all. FML. Right, let's take Wolf off, and we'll put Sainz on, and we'll throw him at centre-back. And I'm actually going to drop Sandoval, so we're effectively playing a 4-4 or 4-2-3-0. But Sandoval will be able to push forward and fill that role. I don't want to leave him all the way up top and completely isolated, because that seems pointless. We are going to need the numbers back, and then if we can push forward with him, then I will do. But not necessarily done myself any favours there, have I? Guidi out wide to Lato. Open up a bit of space there for Carazzo. And can he keep that in? He can, and he'll get there and turn back. Look for support. Try and drill it in there to Guidi, who's taken a good touch, but the shot was rather tame, to be honest. But we've created our first chance for these kids. After half an hour, we stay at 0-0. Good football. We have put together some... Oh, that's a heavy touch. We have put together some nice moves with these players so far. But only that one chance on goal. For some reason the right back is in a centre mid spot. Sandoval with a nice turn there though. We'll try the shot, blocked by the defender. Starting to come into our own now. Getting a little bit of dominance here. Aguirre will whip the ball into the box. It's a good delivery. Alvarez knocks it down. Aguado will get it back there to Aguirre. We'll dink it in for a second time, but for a second time we won't find a teammate, and the defender will eventually work it away really well. I've not really done much offensively in this game, but I've still been decent possession-wise. It's nice to see that the youngsters are able to hold on to the ball quite well and make good movements for one another. Get it in there to Aguirre, and he could try and find some space. I'm trying to do, but there just isn't much space to find at the minute. Oh, there's a good option down the line there to Aguado, and oh, he's buried it in the near post. Really good finish. Kind of reminiscent of the sort of goal we've been scoring with Kasper Dolberg in the Arsenal series, down the channel and then rifling it into the near post. Kind of FIFA 13-esque with the near post OP. Really good finish, just the power on it, too much for the keeper. We lead 1-0 on the night and 6-0 on aggregate. Sandoval through there looking for the run of Guidi. We'll go out wide left to Carazzo, spin the man well enough. Go back inside there to Guidi again. Around the corner to Sandoval. Poke that. Oh, I wasn't meant to go there. It wasn't meant to go there at all. Aguado with a turn though, looking for the ball through, and I can't quite get this shot off with one man. Guidi will get his shot off, but it's blocked, and it will be a corner. 20 minutes to go. Obviously we're going to go through, but I'm not sure who will play in the semi-finals. Barca were drawing 1-1 after their first leg. Real Madrid had won 4-0 in their first leg, so I think Real will be going through. And there are a couple of other sides in the other semi-final that I think were drawing as well. I can't quite remember off the top of my head who it was that was in that particular tie. But Barcelona and Real Madrid, well, Real Madrid especially, will definitely be in the semi-finals. They got knocked out early on in the competition last year, and we weren't able, despite getting to the semi-finals, to actually test ourselves against those sides whilst we were in the lower division. Obviously, we've played them in the league this year, lost to Real Madrid, but battered, albeit admittedly an extremely weak Barcelona side. So I'm confident enough that we can actually get ourselves through to the final with this competition this year. Maybe stand a chance of winning it. I'd like to avoid Real Madrid if we can in the semis, because they're the side that caused me the most problems so far this year. Villalba does eventually get that under control, but it's given away. 12 minutes to go here, still 1-0. When the keeper came for that, I thought it was going to be a simple catch. So I thought, I don't need to commentate this. And he's palmed it straight to one of their players. Jorge got underneath it as the header was going on target, and I was hammering the B button. I was like, clear it, and he's just chested it into his own net. It will probably go down as the Espanyol man's goal, but as we'll see from the replay eventually. See, looping in like that, keeper came for it, and I thought he was just going to catch it, and he didn't. And Jorge's just chested that in his own net. I mean, why would you do that? That's just such an idiotic thing to do. It just would never happen in real life, but I guess he didn't have the angle on the ball to find the right animation to clear it, so he tried to take a first touch. Frustrating, but thankfully it's not going to cost us anything. That just makes it 6-1 on aggregate, so we are definitely still going through. Greco caught in possession. Jordan squares that back to Leo Baptistao. Can they get themselves another one back? No. Hurtado with a good save this time around. Almost making up for the previous mistake. Corners come in from Alvarez. And despite the fact that we went down to 10 men, this has still been rather a straightforward game, to be completely honest. Carazzo will get this away. And there's the final whistle. So a 6-1 aggregate win. 1-1 in the second leg after a 5-0 first leg victory. And we're through to the semi-finals. Atletico played Barcelona in the second. I think Barca won that 2-1, didn't they? If memory serves, thinking about it. And it's actually Atletico that go through on penalties. So we'll play either Atletico, Real Madrid, or one of Celta Vigo and Sevilla in the semi-finals. That will be drawn in due course. But for now, we're going to concentrate on the transfer window between now and the game against Real Sociedad. And I think a lot of the pre-contract stuff is going to happen on deadline day, because of course we are going to have to wait until the last possible moment before finding out. Wilkinson suspended, shock. Before finding out, you know, enough details about the players we've got on the shortlist with regards to scout reports as to who to actually prioritise over someone else. Hurtado's still growing though, which is good. Hopefully he learns to catch in the not too distant future. But we've got plenty of players available to us at present that are really low rated, but I really do want to bring in some top quality players on pre-contract again if we can. We've had great success with our pre-contracts this year, including Orbelin Pineda, who was superb. Heselu as well has been next level for us. And the two of them are kind of really why we are where we are. Transfer offer in for Iker Casillas. We've already accepted another one. I'll ask for value from Deportivo. I think the first leg against Real Madrid has been drawn before the end of the window. Indeed, it has on the 30th of January. We have a game against Real Madrid in the semi-finals. So what I think I'll do is I'll play this game against Sociedad. We'll go as far as the game against Real Madrid. And then in the next one, we'll play Real Madrid, do transfer deadline day, and either have a squad report or do the game against Alaves and have a squad report. So, unfortunately, the fixture list just continues to get more and more congested, but I guess that's what happens and what you have to put up with when you actually have a little bit of success. So, we'll play this game against Sociedad. I'm not fancying myself against Madrid anyway, so I'm not really going to prioritise that game. Salcedo looks like he could be decent. Was he available on a pre-contract? He wasn't. Okay. Well, he looks like he could be okay, but we might be looking for someone a little bit higher rated, maybe, in the next season. I'm not sure. We'll jump now into this game, though, against... Did I say Tolisso has just gone to Barcelona? It did. Barcelona complete the signing of Corentin Tolisso from Lyon, £43 million. Of course, in real life, Tolisso now has gone to Bayern Munich, and that is a transfer that we put through when we started the Arsenal series. But let's concentrate on Real Sociedad now. Let's get another set of 3 points in the league, and maybe, just maybe, we can get ourselves Champions League football for next season. Correa, nice little ball inside. Oyarzabal, what's there to Elizondo. Yaramendi, Carlos Vela as well involved here. Varela could close down, but Carlos Vela gets inside to Oyarzabal. Vela is available on a pre-contract, I think. At least that's what I'm led to believe by my comment section. I actually haven't looked at him yet to see if he is available on a pre-contract. But if Iker Casillas does go, then we could probably afford to bring in someone of Carlos Vela's quality. So I will add him to the shortlist in due course once we get out of this game, if I can. Kiko Femenia will whip this, and Video could be on the end of it, but I've just overhit it slightly, and Video's not going to get to that. Is he? No, he's not. Castanhaga, apologies for the yawn. Oh, Castanhaga across the box, and they've scored. Oh, that was a rather unfortunately timed yawn, wasn't it? Oh, but Real Sociedad are winning by a goal to nil here after the half-hour mark. Ruben Pardo on the end of it. I mean, no, the number 15 there, Tabia, just didn't pick up the run at all. Let Pardo get in behind him, and it was a simple finish. We are 1-0 down. Pineda into Correa. Heselu's made the run. We'll slot him in, and I'll try and drop the shoulder on the defender. Heselu's done well, but can't find the target. Would have expected him to at least work the goalkeeper in that situation, Heselu, the way he's been playing this season. It's a great turn there to get the space, and I guess I could have taken it an extra pace on, but it's a wild finish. Headed by Pineda. Again, Correa will look to slot through Heselu. Again, he takes it in his stride. This time, it's well blocked by the defender. I think, to be fair, that was going wide again from Heselu. Correa will take the set piece. Whipped in. Keeper's probably going to come for that, and is. Sanchez forward there to Correa. That was meant for Video first time, but never mind. Heselu will help it on its way. Video will look to turn inside and poke that across there. Oh, overhit it, but he got wiped out there, Video. And we will take the free kick. Maybe that's why the pass was overhit so much. I don't have a free kick specialist, but it's going to be a yellow card for the defender. It was an absolute chop. Now, will it be Heselu to take it? I think he has the best free kick stats of everybody on the pitch right now, which still aren't that high. Oh, no, he doesn't. 55. Well, shit. Okay, well, let's give it to Sanchez then, and see if Sanchez can pull out something nuts. The answer is... Oh, maybe! Oh, wide of the target. Lovrencic with the throw. Pineda arriving. Short to Lovrencic again. Back to Pineda. Pull it back there and then quickly look for Heselu, who could spin. And he's done well. Heselu, good block by Inigo Martinez. Can we win that header? No. Can we win the second one? Video might drop to him. He's so lucky that... Oh, no, he's still got it. No, and then a free kick's given. I just can't do anything in this game. Free kick for Sociedad. Ruben Pardo to drift it into the box. Tabia can only head that up, and that'll be a corner for Sociedad now. If they get a second, I think that's game over. If we can keep it a 1-0 for now, then there's still obviously a chance that we could snatch something from this game, and that was very, very far wide from Ruben Pardo. Give me the football, please. please. Ruben Pardo. In there to Willian Jose. Oh, missed the tackle. Pardo, 2-0, game over. That's a good finish from Pardo. Hard and low into the bottom corner. His second, Sociedad's second, and it'll be 3 points for our opponents. Willian Jose just danced next to the ball there, just didn't do anything. Great footwork on the edge of the box to turn the defender and then get it to Pardo, and the finish is pretty decent. 33 and 74, 2-0 Sociedad. Nice tackle by Joselu. Caicedo gets it back. Galdamez around the corner to Pineda, who found Villalba, who's turned well, and Villalba, well, I get the feeling it's too little too late. In the 92nd minute, we pull it back to 2-1, but we're not going to have the time to push for the equaliser, unfortunately. The referee won't be long in blowing his final whistle, and sadly, despite the fact that we've pulled one back there, we still won't be getting anything from this game. If only that goal had come before their second, I might have felt confident of pushing forward and actually getting a winner. But unfortunately, it's just not going to happen. Glad to have gotten one back, though. At least we've proven that we can do something. Joselu could play Caicedo around the corner. We might yet be in for a second. Please, just get this inside. Villalba, poke it for Joselu. Joselu could shoot here. Oh, he's not got the angle or the strength because he's so tired to hold off the defender. And there's the final whistle. I did have the opportunity to maybe find a second. I just couldn't quite find the angle for this shot. It was very well defended by Sociedad, which is something I didn't do in that game. Defend very well, and unfortunately, despite equal amounts of chances, both in total and on target, it's Sociedad that get the victory. Is that Iker Casillas' last game in a Real Oviedo shirt? I'm not sure. We'll find out in due course. It's been a brief affair with one of Europe and Spain's best ever goalkeepers, but that affair is coming to a close momentarily, and I believe it may well do here. No, it hasn't yet. Transfer offer in for Orbelin Pineda from Torino for £11 million. We're going to reject all future offers for him for now. And suspension is over for Wilkinson. Not that he's going to be involved again anytime soon anyway. We'll move as far as the Real Madrid game, and hopefully, Deportivo are going to give me 4.5. All right, well, I'll accept that. I swear I accepted the £4.2 million bid from someone else as well, but it doesn't appear to have gone through. Let's have a look quickly at the transfer negotiations. Pretty sure I accepted another. No. Didn't I accept a £4.2 million? Oh, I rejected it, did I? I thought I accepted that. I can't remember. Regardless, Casillas may still leave us in this window. I'd like him to leave us in this window. But we've got Real Madrid in the Copa de España next. And that will be the first game of tomorrow's episode. So we will finish the window tomorrow. Real Madrid and transfer deadline day, followed by either a squad report or a squad report and the game against Alaves before we play Madrid, Barcelona and Osasuna in the episode after that. Frustrating, really frustrating not to be able to pick up points in the league again. After defeat against Betis, it's also defeat against Real Sociedad, which now leaves us in 6th. We are still only 3 points away from 3rd and only the 5 away from 2nd, who, in actual fact, is Real Sociedad, who just beat us. So had we won that, they'd have been on 33 and we'd have been on 34. So we would have been 2nd. Because we beat Atleti, we would have been 2nd. But we've gone from 2nd to 6th, unfortunately, in the space of one game. But just because it's happened one way, doesn't mean it can't not happen back the other. Real Madrid, 10 points clear at the top. Barcelona finally starting to find some form. Atleti up there too. Still waiting for Valencia and Sevilla to show some sort of resurgence. But that's going to bring today's episode to a close. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Hopefully tomorrow we can get almost everything done that we want to get done. Actually, I was going to check Carlos Vela, wasn't I? See if he was available on a pre-contract. Let's have a quick look at him whilst I think of it, whilst I remember. Search players, Carlos Vela. I'm not sure what he'd be on wage-wise. He's 28, £39,000 a week, but he's not available on a pre-contract. Someone did say that he was. Or in fact, multiple people said that he was available. He must have signed a new contract in-game. Never mind. That, for now, for certain, will bring today's episode to a close. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Sub for more.